morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening, depending on what time it is. I'm going to shut off my phone, which I forgot to do. Welcome, day 5, absorbed meditations and reflections, absorbed in love. Okay, I'm here. It took me a minute to get present because I was kind of late, only because I found out my computer was out of battery. But here we are. And day 5, absorbed in love. Today, what I have on my mind is that yesterday I was watching the memorial service in Minnesota for George Floyd, who I'm sure you all know is the man killed by the police, 8 minutes, 46 seconds. And in the service, they took 8 minutes and 46 seconds to just stop and to get a context of what that amount of time was like, and that the one officer never stopped. The other 3 officers didn't stop him. It's a long time. And what can we do? What can we do other than what we're doing, bringing that love forward, being the change in ourselves? And so in this meditation today, which I do sometimes, we'll just ask the Spirit of Loving to go to all hearts, to awaken all hearts. Because I think many of us dream of a life here on this planet that is kind and loving and caring, and people thrive and people prosper. And can you just imagine if everywhere you went, once people can hug again, people greeted each other with a hug, a slap on the back, a smile in their eyes, a smile on their face, just happy to see everybody, just wanting the well-being of everybody, not being afraid. I think much brutality and violence comes from fear. And when you're in your heart, at least in my experience, when you're truly in the wisdom of the spiritual heart, there's nothing to be afraid of, because you can never be hurt. The body can be hurt. The body can be killed. But the spirit, your soul, can never be hurt. And these bodies obviously do move on to other places. And that's one reason we meditate. One reason that my teacher, John Roger, would talk about is that we meditate, we go into soul transcendent types of meditation so that we can know where we're going. We can get a glimpse, we can have an experience of what's beyond this body, of what is eternal in us. And we can be in that place, claim it and understand it and know it. It's not hard. It's not hard. People have been doing it, humans have been doing it for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And many people throughout the ages have been very attuned to that spiritual life and this life. And when you are, you can't be hurt. And when you can't be hurt, there's just no fear. It's not that you're reckless. We still take care of yourself. You still love yourself even more so that caring for yourself is even more. But you live in this place of courage, valor, nobility, because not because you think it in your mind. It's not an intellectual or rational place. It's a place of inner knowing. So let's go to that place of inner knowing. And there is also the inner loving that comes to the outer loving. So take a breath in. Feel that breath way deep in your belly. Hold it for a minute at the top and let it out. And anything that came before these few moments here, just let those go so you're present here with yourself. And breathe in and let that breath be filled with light, be filled with loving. And as you exhale, let anything that is not of a loving nature go. And a third breath in, very deep from the very base of your spine, up through your torso, out through the top of your head. And exhale. And as you come more present and more in stillness, we just invite the spirit of loving, the spirit of peace, the spirit of understanding to come more present in your awareness. It's always present with us. Peace is always present. Loving is always present. It's our awareness that tunes and turns toward it. And so we let that awareness brighten in our consciousness. As you open your spiritual eyes, open your spiritual ears to the spirit of loving and the spiritual heart inside of you, and the spiritual heart that is bigger than you. Bring your awareness now into that connection you have, that open channel, that river of light and sound that flows between you and God, the most high realms of consciousness that is always loving, that can never be hurt or diminished. Let it infuse every part of you. Let it fill your cells, your body, your mind, your emotional levels, imagination level, subconscious, unconscious level, the atmosphere, the energetic auric atmosphere around you, within you, through you. See yourself as radiant light, as radiant loving. Let this loving going into your body in the places that need it for healing and strengthening. Let this loving light go in the places in your emotions that may experience some lack of confidence, fears, concerns, doubts, and let this light heal them. Moving courage and strength and inner knowing that everything is eternal. You are eternal and cannot be hurt. Let this inner light go to that place that connects with your Creator, with the source of all being. And that spark of that source, that spark of God that is within you. That in this place, you are awakened. In this place, you are in partnership with God. In this place, you are one with God. In this place, there is only loving, and you are absorbed in this loving. And through this loving of spirit, you are learning to love yourself more deeply than ever before. And that can be in your actions, in how you care for yourself, in how you care for your body, in the people that you choose to be with, that they are supporting of you, are loving of you, accepting of you, that you choose to serve and contribute. And maybe that is as simple as staying in the beingness of loving and anchoring that energy on this earth. Maybe that is as simple as looking out your window and loving everything you see and think of. Maybe that is as easy as sending your loving out, connecting it with the loving of God, and sending it as we will do right now, to all the places on this planet that need it, to all the people that in their hearts want a kinder, more caring, more loving world. That each heart that might be closed and cold be opened in warmth and loving. And in this warmth of loving, as each heart around the planet is touched, this loving goes out to all that they meet, their families, their friends, even their animals, the trees, the forests, the air, that all is treated with kindness, respect, and consciousness. That consciousnesses around this planet be opened into compassion, empathy, and that within ourselves we bring this energy back, and all parts of ourselves are open to greater empathy, compassion. And that in this there is great humor, great joy, happiness. For this is what loving brings to life. Patience and strength. Again, open all parts of your being to greater loving, to where you become one with love. And we'll take a few moments to be absorbed in this love, to breathe it in, to bathe in it, to enjoy it, to know it in the stillness. If your mind comes back with thoughts, just bring your attention to the loving. And you can use the word love actually as a mantric meditation, which means you inwardly or outwardly go bring the word love. Love. Bring it in, love. And love. And let's find our breath. Infused with loving, feel that energy around you. Observe how it may have changed from when we first started. And there's my dog barking in the background, bringing loving more present for me. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Enjoy this day of loving. Send loving around the world when you think of it. It's a great thing that we can do. And namaste. See you next time. Love you. Love you.